my name is Jasmine and this is Jazz with AZ. I have an apple here that my family and I picked over the weekend when we went to the apple orchard. Very fall vibes, and so I thought, why not make an apple crumble cake that is vegan friendly? I'm not vegan myself anymore, but I try to find as much opportunity to cut down on animal products as I can. If you have not already, go ahead and like this button and subscribe to my channel for more tasty, vegan friendly recipes. To get started with the recipe, we're going to add our 1/4 cup of brown sugar to a medium-sized mixing bowl. The 1/2 cup of white sugar. Add that. Use the flax egg. The butter. And some vanilla, spoonful of vanilla. And then we are going to mix this in this stand mixer. Alright. When that has been thoroughly combined, we'll go ahead and add our flour. And again, the flour has already had the baking powder and the salt added to it. So we're gonna mix this in here. Okay, so our flour mixture has been thoroughly combined with the sugar and egg mixture. So now we're going to go ahead and add the milk. We're going to add all of the milk at one time. Okay, our batter is done. It is well combined. So at this point, I'm just gonna let everything drip off of there. And I have a 13x9 pan. I've already greased it. You can also, like, if you put the grease in there, or like cooking spray, you can dust it with more flour if you wish. That helps with the sticking. But this one, normally I don't have so much problems with it sticking, so I'm just going to use this 13x9. Right now we're going to go ahead and set this aside because we're going to take our apples and mix them. So next we're going to add our chopped apples, and I'm just going to put them back in the bowl that the cake mix was in. I'm going to add those to that bowl. And what I'm going to do is take some of the allspice and sprinkle it on there. Not a whole lot, because allspice has a nice like spice to it. If you know allspice, then you know, like, you know what I'm talking about. And then I'm gonna take some of the cinnamon and add it to the apples as well. And then next I'm just gonna take my spoon and make sure all the apples are coated. And now we're going to put the apples on top of the cake evenly as possible. Now that the apples have been added on top of the cake mix, we're going to set it aside and get to making our crumble. To make our crumble, we're going to take our flour, and it's just plain flour. We're going to add the half a cup of softened vegan butter, and some brown sugar. Some of that allspice. And some cinnamon. And I'm going to use my butter cutter to get this made into a crumble. Alright, there's our crumble mix. Just gonna take my hands to sprinkle it over the cake. Crumb has been added to the cake, and now it's time to go into the oven. Now this is probably gonna be the longest process because it's gonna sound so good, and it's gonna take 40 to 45 minutes to bake. So we better get started now. Cake is done. It is out of the oven. I baked it for the full 45 minutes. I like how the edges are nice and golden. Oh my goodness, it smells delightful. We're gonna let this cool down for a few minutes, then we'll go get right into it. And here you have it. Apple crumble cake. Caught it. This is Jasmine, and this is Jazz with AZ, and I've gone to make an apple crumble cake. The fresh apples that we picked from the apple orchard over the weekend. This is vegan friendly, it's yummy, it's warm, it's fall. Hello people.